Hello and welcome. You stay at home and enjoy chess session. Um, just some games. Time to late join the tournament. So let's play a couple of games. Waiting times are low nowadays. Ooh. Sorry, what a GM opponent so often. I cannot get the info. Currently disabled. Yeah, the leech's load is very high. Um, yeah, this is why I currently cannot watch the profile page. It seems Grandmaster. In any case, got a London system. Playing this in a very realistic way. We have the transposition now to a um to arrow change structure, or alternatively you can call it um a reversed Alsbit. I mean, 95 seemed weird timing to me because you cannot hold the pawn. So he's basically saying that we'll get enough play using the various pins, which could be true. Anyway, I'm committed to this. Wait. Is rook e1. But this is definitely enough play for white. He will probably get the sorry. That hot coffee somehow hit my throat in an uncomfortable way. Now it's a little bit okay. Now can take on c6 and take on e5. There's just no way to prevent it. Again, giving up then, or he's giving up the two bishops for the two knights. Hopefully this should be fine. I think it should actually. I wonder how I should take back. Yeah. I think if I reach six pawn really matter that much. Maybe 8 earlier. Rook b8. I think I'm fine. White may claim a small structural advantage, but I don't think he can. But see, yeah, oh no. I mean, possible, but don't do much. My rook takes a moment to move, like always some move to get back here. wonder if this is maybe rook 6, 7, like this. Now I'm ready for rook f8. Oh, 5, and now the thing is, I have g5, g4, like a minority attack. Try. Yeah, this is the thing. I was a bit worried about that, but I wanted to go and check me, and then I cannot go to 5. And okay, going to play passive. Takes it, I check on the second, and then I have the dangerous e pawn. Rook a6, king 5. Okay, you can have h6, I don't care. I have to play actively. Interesting game. Like tactical fireworks, but struggle. I'm sure, is this better for black? It's not possible to be better for white, objectively speaking. I might misplay it and screw it up, but definitely not in any trouble. Wonder if no. Thing. King e4 is checking me, really making any guess. Can just check him for a draw. But that's a really a kind of a chicken decision. A little bit concerned about the time. Six, I have c check. I don't think I'm running any risk in terms of the position. Time risk here. Yeah, I think there's a way to play for flying. And just yeah, I have to say I think I probably had something, but I'm going to look at this after the rematch. I'm happy to have a grandmaster here, so let's play some more. Interesting. Why not? Brilliant. Yeah, this I have covered in simple 1e4. Yeah, here knight f6 is an interesting move, but I'm not so knowledgeable about it, so I'm going to play this, which is a bit lame comparison, but tough to be worse here with white. Meaning still a very solid way of playing. Ah, take on. Okay, this in mind. Yeah, it's a move, but knight f6 is always have to check this stuff. Mate, yeah, like just a check and it's made, but yeah, not getting there. But now if I had two knights on the f6 square, this would be would be quite good. Okay, so take. It's a bit funny that I have two knights here against two bishops because always the record for such a big addict, but the knights here are doing a good job. Not so easily opening up the position. For this diagonal. I would like to open up file, of course. Trying to get work. 5 at f5 or 4. Didn't. I have queen h2 for queen trade, but that is a really lame decision. Like I have queen g3, but I'm not quite sure what my next plan is. Yeah. Done that immediately. This is what it is. Rook h8 is dangerous, just very dangerous. The queen on h5 and so on. No, that I absolutely not evaluate correctly. Yeah, that's a very bad end now. Kind of miracle fortress that requires definitely some bad play by black. Still not totally simple for him to make headway, but can. Sure. The knight should be on E. Get it there. Have to sit. Knight G5 is not a threat. Marking time. Almost a threat. Not great for him to take. It's just a reasonable pre-move. Ready for rook. Oh, that was a. I thought I have knight e5, which I don't have. Knight h2 is going to play g3. Some vague chances, or if I get in c4 and knight to f3, for example, almost a fortress. It's a very weird way of domination. Knight is dominating the bishop somehow. Weird. Wow, very lucky draw. I have to fight. Very lucky draw. Hey, so do it again. Yeah, so colors. play e5 though. This is a very slow way to play this position, but it's definitely feasible. Bishop c4 and then a3 b4, stuff like that. I'm not really, don't really buy that white should be better here. This has been claimed. Look, Larry Kaufman. I don't really think that one. The engines confirm, the engines also give white a small advantage. I don't quite buy that, particular for human. I cannot take. Maybe I can take actually. Take and take. Bishop c6. There's knight c3. Okay, now do we go knight d4 here? Double attacking. Yeah, why not? Not. Knight cannot be great on e7, and if he takes, he takes. Yeah. Okay. f5 looks a little bit. I think I can also simply development. It's a bit weakening. 5. So you have to check if it's good. What about f4? f4, f3. Is that totally unreasonable? Come on. It is a little bit unreasonable, but this is a bit more interesting compared to some other kind of position because there is no knight. There's just no knight that could come to e4. Okay, 4. Silly. Oh yeah, here's a check. Silly. Bit of an annoying. 4 takes it. It takes. Queen doesn't have many moves. Okay, so he's preparing bishop to 3. Not just preparing. I mean, to play it, but attacking this. That's still a key position. Now, can make a draw, right? Yeah, I wonder if I can win here on. I just have 30 seconds. could be objectively risky. I think better. I just don't have time. Ah. Yeah, I know it's a chicken decision. Chicken decision. But it's also fun to play 3 draws in a row. Okay, so we get a fianchetto out. This is the most dynamic way to play for black to take. Also the one that I tend to forget. It's all in the green book behind me that you can see now. um, okay, so bishop here. Okay, theory, of course. Ooh, h3. This is generally very useful to pair d5. Just not sure if it is the right moment to do it. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, a dynamic solution. But okay, we are talking about the Grunfeld and not some lame opening. Don't have a really careful. And take with the bishop. Like that. Come on, the a3 knight makes silly impressions. Way and try to get rid of the knight. Bishop takes. I didn't like to take with the bishop, then take on b7. That looks extremely loose. And there is knight e5 stuff, so on. The moment I take on d4, his bishop and knight get more scope. And this has to be considered carefully. Want that. Now there's fairly serious pressure on that. So maybe he just has to take on. At least that's a pre-move I can enter. Or take on f3, but not so desirable to do that. Yeah, the knight still not. e3 to c4, something like that would definitely be good to manage. Okay, knight. It's quick. Bishop a3, I would definitely like to play, but manage. Takes on a2. I have rook a1. Good. Bishop really should go to a3. That would be nice. No way to get there. Still, this is not an ideal square. Think about this move. Play knight g4. Yeah. That's an attack, one mover, but really put any serious pressure on. At least it got the queen back for the moment. Ah, I cannot take because of the check setback. The bishop on a1 is not a good piece. Would be interesting to check when the position started to shift in black's favor, because at the beginning I was completely okay, of course, and probably rather better. I think the whole line is favorable for white, actually. Maybe finally bishop a3. Getting though. Yeah, it's still not totally over here. 6, bishop 3. But okay, knight e7 and the b pawn hangs. I'm winning this. It's increment of lucky. Because at some moment I definitely was worse or thing. Quite believe me in winning this. Can take time, yeah, I don't. It's not the quickest way to win, but it will win. Now I could take, but again, there's no need to rush this. the right order. I want to attack g6, of course. Nowhere to go. Setback. I didn't do it in the fastest way, I know, but just do it reliably. Okay, now that was a funny match. 3 draws and I won the final game. We didn't have any analysis, and we can have that now. So if we start with this one, I thought here white should be a little bit better. The engine is confirming that, but the game didn't show it, so I had some issues in the game. So here Peter wants to go doesn't totally dislike my queen e2, but a4. This is not too bad. If you compare that, and probably here rook a1 is good, yeah. A concept like that is certainly something you can find, but not so easy in a blitz game for me. Okay, so this yeah, it's all kind of normal position, and that seems to take. It was a bit of a naive move anyway. Queen c4 is better, huh? Probably. Yeah, I should probably play some free, and then the computer thinks I'm better. Probably because of the static advantage of the protected pawn. No, okay, so this now the game is better for black. It's a pawn after all. But then he somehow lost the plot. Around here. The bishop now is activated. Here I'm winning. It was a coincidental. Again, my technical play wasn't the best, but it was enough. Very difficult to screw this up. One winning idea in such a position is simply to sacrifice on f7 and to get a winning king and pawn ending. I could have done that at some point here. This wins, but I'm a piece up. I mean, you can simply, in an increment game, you can simply take your time, slowly grind forward. This rook d4 d7 wins here. That was a stupid idea. But you can always just go back and correct your mistake. Here I saw that this is going to be easy conversion. Okay, now oops. I cannot look at my games. Ah, shoot. That's too bad. Huh. That in the history, maybe this is. Yeah, so that does work. I can jump to this game this way and look into the analysis. This was the first game when he played this early knight e5, and I decided to take him. Yeah, so we got this. Here we had the ending, which I felt was thought equal. That was equal. Yeah. I think at some point I had an advantage, but I couldn't quite find how. want to check the later ending. Around here, I had something. G4, didn't like E4 was happened. Now, interesting stuff here. 4 and E3 was a 4 seems to be a very nice move. Just fighting for those pawns here. Like if he takes, I probably have D check and I have E3 and D4. That would have been a strong opportunity. I didn't have much time, so I decided to take, because I also thought I'm better here, but maybe that wasn't the case. Yeah, here the engine basically says it's a draw. Here we did a little bit of a back and forth. Oh, can play rook c2 here and win the pawn. Yeah, it's true. He cannot do this. I mean, also wins the pawn in some other way. I can simply take and then go behind the pawn. That's true. So I had some chances there. Okay, it was a draw. We also had. Now this is. Does that work again? Maybe. Ugh. Um. Hmm. Not sure. It's a little bit of a pain at the moment because they had to disable some of the features. Maybe this. Yeah. No. I don't know how I get there. That's a bit of a pain. I would have looked at the other games. I would have liked to look at the other games. It was interesting. Just wait, I have an idea. Yeah, back on, and I managed to retrieve this from my browser history, but don't need to do this live. So here, that was my chicken draw where I should probably continue. So we have this. There was a funny variation, like knight c3. Ouch. Very much. Okay, so this knight d4, take, bishop 7 and 5. Yeah, now f4 is an interesting decision. I don't know. I think it's an interesting. He played queen f3 and I went g5. Peter wants to play queen prophylactic, but okay. C8. I'm mostly interested in the end. If I should have played on, or from a purely fighting perspective, I should have played on, but difficult. My time was a little bit low already, so the engine only gives me all advantage thing, like a win. I wasn't sure. It was possible that maybe there was something that wants to go c4. I have taken. I would have continued. This looks better for black, but it doesn't look like it was a huge miss. Okay, and then we had this one where I was definitely struggling. Yeah, we had this position, and here I played d3. There's also knight f6 check, which is an interesting alternative, but this is involving this particular line. You have to sacrifice the queen, And this is interesting for white, but I never studied it in much detail because I felt it didn't fit into my keep it simple book. And this is why I played d3, which is what I have in the book. And I thought this is nothing special here. It's like a normal position. But then he started to slowly outplay me. Debatable, yeah, what I did here, but interested in this somewhere here. So it seems that here I'm okay again. At least the computer is not seeing much. I didn't have a clear idea what to do. Maybe c4 was right here. If he has to take, it is definitely. This wasn't good. This is. Ah, okay. I just see I have this idea. He cannot just do whatever. Okay, I should have gone queen h2 immediately. And here it hit me that rook h8 is going to be very, very dangerous. And then I said, okay, let's trade the queens. But here I'm definitely worse. Absolutely worse. Bishop f4. And now g3 is a mistake. I have to grovel in some other way. Princess knight g5 is okay. If I can get one of the bishops, it is okay, I think. Yeah, and I can now. And then this is still about equal. It's difficult to really be worse in this position if you are precise, but I didn't manage to do that. So this pawn was lost, and then yeah, you can just try to hang on. It was just like a lucky draw. I think he did a pretty good conversion. I was really lucky here. G4 turned out well, but my main issue was I was just blind. I somehow thought I have this and I get it back, which is completely nonsensical. And this is losing due to g3, getting into king and pawn ending immediately. So I had to do this, and this is a win for me, but he has to do it right. So king f6 wins, and this is wow, wow, 6 wins. Okay, he just runs here, right? Okay, now, but I think the way it went, it was still losing for me because I didn't play in the best possible way. Ah, knight f7. Ugh, ugh. I mean, he's not risking anything with this move. I'm not sure. It was probably a blunder. He didn't do it on purpose. Giving up the bishop because I mean, this king is just entering here, and I'm actually a little bit surprised that white can draw here. But computer is right here for sure. I mean, just calculates till the bitter end. Okay, but I took here, and this is probably lost. Still a draw. Funny. I mean, bishop b2 is given as a small edge for black by the engine, but I can go c4, and that is a draw. Not really. That's totally at here. And this is a fortress. It doesn't really matter that he has a c6 pawn. When c4, is just about holding. I was super lucky in it. Just works. Yeah, it's just funny. Crazy. I was super lucky. This is the kind of game I would be black. I would really be like, oh, my opponent is such a clown. Yeah, drawing this. Wow. Okay, and a very interesting match. Four interesting games. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.